Well, new and upcoming bands, I got to be honest with you. If that's what today is, this is about as new and upcoming as you get. Hey everybody, it's Old School Nerd. Check us out on OldSKuleNerd.com. It's got all the social media posts. The Patreon link for those who want to support the channel. We appreciate every single one of you. Without you, we can't be here. The Discord link for those who want to jump into the community or the family and do stupid things that only family does. Yeah, we could do it there. And the merchandise store. Okay, here we go. It's new and upcoming band day, which is always on Saturday. And one of the Patreons, one of you, said, hey, found this band. This is their first single. This is their first video. You really need to check it out. And I was like, okay. And then here we are. I messaged this band and they were like, we're really awesome. We're going to look for it. Let us know. And I let them know when I was making this and they were like, awesome. They're like, when is it coming out? I'm like, a half hour before my live stream on Saturday starts. And they're like, okay, we'll try to be there. Yeah, we'll see. Now, before you start going, is this Lylvc or Lylvc? No. It's Lilac. The A is inverted. It's a cool logo. Yeah. In fact, you can go to their website right now and just type in Lilac, like Lilac with the V. And you'll pull up their website, and they literally say, pronounced lilac. Like, they literally, in like the first sentence of their About Us, it's like this. It's like, don't get confused. It's not that hard. It's okay. Okay, there's some rap involved. There's some harsh vocals going on. There's a powerful female front singer up there. I have no idea where this goes. None. But the person who recommended this usually has pretty good taste in music. So let's see what happens. This is Lilac. The name of the song is Perfect Drug.
Another message left unopened. I didn't call at the end of the night. You say you love me, open and honest, till the truth makes you die inside. I have your heart, baby, I don't want it. I haven't healed since my last goodbye. I'll be the shadow in your closet. I'll be the ghost in between your thighs. Don't ever
The pen is paid, laid on the altar of the sage.
I'll be your
A consequence, you let yourself inside my cage. Crying out to the God who left icy veins and outlaw you get. Told you I don't play around with death. Call my name and I'll leave you blessed. Yeah. Living it up, I'm a savage. Playing around, I'll show you the madness. Do what I want, I'ma have it. Better go down and show me this magic. Look up at me when I lavish. Success, baby girl, you know you're the baddest. Playing the game for the challenge. Use what I want every night to advantage. Yeah, I'm a psycho, a villainous person. I fuck up your vitals, saying I'm spiteful. The king came with a title, made you a typo. It never could happen, you fuck with an idol. Yeah, I'm entitled, the prodigal son, straight out the...
I know a lot of people have probably come up to them and said, hey, you guys sound a lot like Linkin Park. Mainly because Linkin Park is probably the largest band in history in this style, where you have, and I'm going to learn these people's names. It's their first, hey, I got the name of the band right. For me, that's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, so.
What the fuck, Richard?
I know, but I'm going to learn their names, okay? So the person who's doing the rap vocal, okay? His style of rap in this song, where it's at the end of the chorus and he's doing those tags, it's very Linkin Park style. It is. But then you have the female vocalist who kind of reminds you of Melissa Bonney, with a little bit of a rasp in her voice, you know, where she can be very light and airy and intimate, but yet she'll belt if she needs to. She'll go up a little higher. The metal / rock portion, the guitars and bass, very again, that also kind of reminds me of that walk down style. It does kind of get you kind of feeling a little bit like Linkin Park, because you have instead of speed, you're putting weight in everything. So instead of like trying to go fast or, you know, trying to put a lot of dynamic in the guitars, they're making sure that every chord counts. Like it has a, like, you, it's like they're not, the guitar and the bass are not so much chording as they are stomping through a song. Don't. You know, it's like it's individual. Yeah. And then keyboardist throwing in ethereal styles. It's not a sample, it's not a loop, it's not turntables like that style. But it is very it adds a little bit of that in electronic industrial feel to it. So there's a little bit of everything here, but it is fairly unique because I want to look at this band and go, oh, it's like Sumo Cinco, but their style is different, right? The lead singer, she does remind me of the lead singer of Sumo Cinco in a lot of ways. Very, she's not just beautiful like as a woman, but she uses imagery and all her outfits and her style and the way that she moves in a way that's provocative, but it's trying to tell a story. I mean, come on, the guy that's doing the rap parts, I mean, in one of the visuals, he's wearing a white fur coat and a crown of thorns. You don't just wake up and go, you know what, I'm thinking I'm going to rock today. No, there's a reason for it. There's imagery involved. And if you're listening to the lyrics, some of the things he's talking about have religious connotations and frustration things. And so they're listing out all these drugs, and which ones are the perfect drugs? Is religion a drug? Well, certain political figure in the distant past, who was pretty much one of the founding fathers of communism, said that religion is the opiate of the masses. You know, so there are different philosophical things going on here. This is a lot for a first video. I mean, they could have just come out here and just screamed at the camera, played really loud and fast, and it would have been like, yeah, sounds like a debut album, sounds like a debut video. But they're going deeper here. There's a very deliberate story. There's a deliberate meaning. The visuals are not first single looking visuals. This is highly produced. Someone put this together and said, we're going to use the costuming. We're going to use proper lighting. We're going to incorporate the proper visuals between all these people, particularly the person doing the rap and the lead singer. And we're going to take those together and we're going to let them use costuming and visualizations to push forward the message of the song while the song's playing. Normally bands don't do that on the first video or the first single. Normally it's like, hey, you guys, we're gonna put you in a warehouse, we're gonna get some smoke, you guys are gonna jump around, you're gonna hype up, we're gonna play loud and fast, and we're not gonna spend any money. This band's trying to make a statement. Gotta respect that. Let's get back into it. Okay, Bridge, let's see what they do here.
I know this all too well, but I don't trust myself. ghost within my shell, alone inside my head. Alone inside my head.
That was well done.
Alone inside my head. Don't
The penance paid, laid on the altar of a sage. A consequence, you let yourself inside my cage. Crying out to the God who left, icy veins and I'm all you get. Told you I don't play round with death. Call my name and I'll leave you blessed. Yeah. Call my name and I'll leave you blessed.
Wow. Okay, there's a lot of things. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna let this play a little bit while we're doing this. Novo, there's a lot of deliberateness in this, and I really liked it. I think one of the I think there are two things that I want to point out that I really, really enjoyed in this. Okay. Number one, the lead singer is an extremely sexy woman. However, that's not the selling point, right? There's a sense of artistry, there's a sense of power. So you have like, okay, you can go like the lead singer of Sumo Cinco, right? She will flaunt the sexiness of her look as part of the theming in the video when it serves its purpose. Totally get that, okay? But yet you have someone like Melissa Bonney who's extremely beautiful, but she uses these elegant tones in how she does stuff. And then you have Lena Scissorhands, who you are just scared she scares the hell out of you because she's powerful and strong, kind of like a Nuruluhimo who's always exuding power and strength and it's time to go to battle and all this other stuff. So she's actually doing a little bit of all of this in different times for different reasons. And it's done really, really well. That's a good thing. That she doesn't just, it's not a single theme. She's showing you the different visuals she can put forth. The other thing that I like about this is that whoever wrote this song, whoever arranged this song was very smart. This could have been a carbon copy of a Linkin Park song, or this could have been something that seemed very rushed. Not rushed the band, like sped up, and they just barreled through it. Someone took the time when they wrote this song that said, look, we're going to do this breakdown. And we're going to have the lead singers, both from the rap side and the melodic vocal side. We're going to have them do a very soft vocal, and we're going to have just the keyboard player playing. And they're going to do this little soft thing, and it's going to be intimate, and you're going to get drawn in. And then we're going to let the guitars and the bass and the drums just really just explode. And we're going to let them do that really metal feel to it. But when we do that, she's not going to go immediately back into her belting, high range, aggressive, melodic tone to match the guitars. No, we're going to leave her in the soft vocal tone to where she's still soft as they're beginning to build it out. I like that a lot because they went to this soft part that really drew you in with the vocals and the music being really, really subdued. You would think, I've seen a lot of times where bands will then bust up back into they'll elevate back into the heavier stuff, and then the lead singers immediately go back into belting. She didn't do that. It was written and arranged in a way that says, look, you're going to stay here in your soft vocal while the band builds out on this loud, aggressive speed up in the metal portion, and it's going to give the sense of desperation, fear, panic, that desperate feel. And I want you to hear it because it conveys the feeling of this is a desperation. This is a moment of decision. You have to make a decision right now. And I know you're panicked, but this is the time. That's what it felt like. Watch this. Just watch it. Okay?
But I don't trust myself.
She doesn't trust herself.
A ghost within my shell.
It's very deliberate.
Alone inside my head. Alone inside my head.
Get it?
Alone inside my head.
So she's still lost. She's alone in her head. She's still doing this, but everything around her is still becoming chaotic. And then she screams right here. And then we're right back into it. That was well done. I enjoyed that. All right. So this was Lilac. The name of the song is Perfect Drug. Visuals were stunning. Didn't feel like a first video. You know, your first single doesn't feel like a first single type of budget or work. Looks like this. They look like they've been in the game for a while. You know, this looks like Battle Beast 2022, right? Where, you know, like, hey, we got a budget now. Let's make this look good. You know, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. I'm looking forward to seeing what else they have. What else they want to come out with. Again, the whole band itself. I mean, this guy's a trip, right? They, as a band, they're coming out with all these different visuals. I really enjoyed it. Great dread work from the drummer. That's not easy. It's not easy to have long dreads and be a drummer. They're always getting in the way, but he seems to handle it really well. So my name is Old School Nerd. This was Lilac. Name of the song is Perfect Drug. Hope you enjoyed it. That's their first one. Let's see what they come up with next. We'll see you later.